Chicago, Deidra, Dazzlin!
Hey,
What's
babe.
up?
Hey, I'm in my gown, but that's okay.
You look good in your gown. Look at you. The hair and everything.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah, you are dazzling, I should
Oh,
say.
thank you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Did I tell you for the longest time? I didn't know what Deidre's last name was. I really thought it was Dazzling for the longest time. My dumb ass.
No, it's not. It's not.
Right. But Deidre, I was just explaining to the people what was going on.
Hmm.
What I was telling them was about Keisha. She's with the Jeremy guy, unfortunately. I was saying she's the one with the power, so I don't know why she's still with them. But I was just letting people up on speed
Oh, so there's a
about the
lag.
Brittany girl.
So we can
Now,
go
the
straight to
Brittany
her.
girl did this whole thing where she unveiled everything and told Keisha's side of the story, but then had to do an apology video because Keisha got mad at her. What do you think about that whole situation? And then go ahead and talk about whatever you want to say. The floor is yours.
Okay, so I'm not super familiar with the Britney portion. All I know, I didn't watch Britney's. So
Okay.
all I know is that I saw it, but I didn't, really comprehend it because she talked like, let me know.
Thank you,
Okay,
Brittany.
so what I want to say is the Brittany portion. All I know is that Brittany tried to help Keisha, but Keisha got upset and was like this. So Brittany took her video down. Okay.
She deleted her video. Thank you for mentioning that.
Yeah, she did. So, okay, here's the whole thing with Keisha Anderson. So, like, I've been following Keisha Anderson for a minute. I'm talking about I go way back when now she's Keisha Kaylee, but I go back to Keisha Anderson, okay? When she had less than 100,000 subscribers and she was going to Spelman College, okay? So, she always was the sweet, the real American homegrown girl, and she just was interesting to watch because I'm much older, but she was so interesting to watch going through all her little things or whatever. Then she became a businesswoman. She started her own hair company, so we thought. And so, it was so much. Then she was engaged. Then they broke up. It's like she just kept getting her heart broken. Then she started with Jeremy. Splash the Don is what he called himself.
Yeah,
Um,
that's his name. Splash the Don.
Right, that's what he calls himself. I think that's what his YouTube and Instagram and stuff is. And so Jeremy seemed cool for those of y'all who was fooled by Jeremy. I saw through Jeremy from day one. Every time they was on screen, she was like Bay at work, Bay cruising the streets, kicking it. But anyway,
I put this picture up here. I was so like, honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't know anything about them, but just looking at his picture, it gives me douchebag vibes. You know?
you know what? Don't get me wrong. Jeremy is the typical young dude that's out there, trying to be a rapper, trying to up his game on everything. I wouldn't call Jeremy a bum.
And
That's some,
cute.
honestly, I wouldn't.
Okay, you
I
would
wouldn't
say
call
that.
him a bum because the man be on his hustle. Even outside of YouTube, I've heard Jeremy's name. So I would not sit here and lie and call him a bum. But what I will say is that he's a typical guy. He ain't ready to settle down and have a family. He's sowing his royal oats, okay?
And he's cute.
So, and he's a cutie pie. If you like light skinned guys, he's a cutie pie to some people. So, he out there
He
doing
just wanted a light skinned baby, allegedly.
something, child. Something, I don't know. But, but
YouTubers are ruthless.
man, let me tell you something. Yes, yes. But I tell you what, he has a set of three beautiful daughters because Keisha ended up getting pregnant. She had a difficult pregnancy. She had had a miscarriage previously. Keisha has been through a lot. I don't get me wrong. I'm team Keisha because I'm team black woman. You know what I'm saying? And I love a woman that's on her business. Keisha is a liar though. You know what I'm saying? It's so many things you catch her lying about, and it's not necessary because she has the audience. We genuinely love Keisha. We love that she showed us her struggle, her upcomings. She done came up on different things. We love Keisha. So all the lies were so unnecessary. And then I'm gonna tell you something. The worst thing you can do is start a vlog channel and put your man face in the vlog channel. Cause now, guess what? It's open season, baby. It's open season. Yes, I talk about my men's on my channel. Hey, man one and man two. On my channel, however, you'll never see their face. You ain't even gonna see their hand, okay? You might see a little bit of their body when we at the restaurant or something. Maybe. Just a little bit. But just a little bit. But when you put yourself out there, you open yourself up to the public scrutiny. And let me tell you something. Being a YouTuber, people will nitpick the littlest things just and pull you apart. You know what I'm saying? They will pull you apart. And she put it out there. You know what I'm saying? She still could have did a great vlog channel. We love her, but she opened up too much. So now everybody on Jeremy. Everybody watching his DICK. You know what I'm saying? They trying to see what Jeremy, who he's sticking and flicking and licking. And they uncovered it. They found it. You know what I'm saying? First it was the lie about the house. She lied about the house they was living in. The second thing was she lied about this girl being a one-night stand. She actually wrote a book, and in the book she lied about the girl. She was telling people it was a one-night stand. It was not a one-night stand. Jeremy has been dating this girl for a minute, and the girl from Chicago, by the way, shout out to Chicago.
Her name is
Ashley, gorgeous.
The leeway, and I actually played a clip in the beginning.
I saw it.
Her side of the story. Let me go ahead and play it for you guys. Just tune in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Oh, hold up. Let me get the people mad at me. Hold up.
The Cash App.
Oh, if you want to donate $1,
Ah!
help me out. You know I'm unemployed. We ain't getting our stimulus or nothing.
Right.
You know, go ahead and drop $1 too.
You a fool, boy. Okay, so he's playing a video from the girl Ashley, who is the other girlfriend who lives in Chicago. And Ashley is basically explaining to them how she went to Atlanta, she met his family, all kind of stuff.
Where did she meet him?
I don't know.
Here or Atlanta? Okay.
Sure. I'm not sure, but
her apology video where she's stating that she
so yeah,
you did not. Then talking about how
I don't know if it's a Jeremy. Can you zoom in?
She decided that it was best that I didn't show up.
Let me show you Ashley.
Because she knew I wasn't gonna go for the one night stand comment.
Right. And I was just thinking, like, you know, she had already, according to her, she had already had the children meet each other. You know, her son meet the girls and stuff like that. And like, it felt like they were building a relationship. And then all of a sudden the book comes out. And then they said it was just a one-night stand and all that stuff. You know, it's the typical story of, like, when you get caught up, oh, she was nothing but a house. She wasn't this, she was that. You know, oh, it was just one-night thing. And it's all like, no, it seemed like y'all had a full-blown relationship. And guys, go check out her channel. It's called The Leeway. L-I is Lee.
Lee, yeah.
So make sure you guys check out her full version of
Yes.
her story.
And
what do you say about that, Deidra? Like, basically, this girl is getting racked to the mud because Keisha has over 500K subscribers. So this girl is going to get dragged for the
But see, here's the thing. Yes, here's the thing, Andre. The good thing is that they forced her to come out. They forced her hand to come out because how long are you gonna continue? Everybody making videos bad mouthing this girl. How long y'all gonna do this before a person? My grandmama always said, if you bag a dog into a corner, he will bite. So they bagged her into a corner. She did not want to do any videos. She didn't want to start no channel. She didn't want to do no Instagram. She had no choice. So she came out and she did almost a 2-hour Q&A on YouTube and let everybody know and truthfully answer the questions. And you know what? I'm so glad she did because she is one of the most articulate, intelligent on her money
Mm.
women that I've seen in a long time, and she's drop dead gorgeous. This was not a fling. This man was in a whole relationship with this girl, and like she said, she don't sit and watch YouTube. She wasn't watching Keisha channel. She didn't know who Keisha was. None of that.
Right. I didn't know who Keisha was until somebody brought it up to me. I didn't know who she was.
But what I love is what she said in her the part 2 of her Q&A. She said everybody trying to say that I'm trying to get popping because of Jeremy and Keisha and all that. She said I was popping in real life. She said I'm popping in real life always.
Right.
So what I need YouTube for? And the girl did not lie. She's happy. She's raising her son. She's not trying to get into the drama. She don't want no money from nobody. She's like, look, I'm a grown woman. I'm on my ish, and I ain't got time for this. But y'all not gonna keep dragging me either, though. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Loved it.
And I think it was smart for her to get out of Atlanta and move back to Chicago. You know.
Okay, so she's moving back to Chicago. I thought she was in Chicago and she was just moving. But okay, so she's in Atlanta now and she's moving back to Chicago. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I feel that she was smart enough to get herself out of that situation, because obviously being there, I feel like that would be too much for her
Yeah.
to handle.
Because they dominate all of the vloggers. Because she is friends with a lot of vloggers. So they dominate Atlanta. So I don't blame her. I would pack up and go back home. Not because I'm running, because I ain't got time. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And it probably was something in the back of her mind where she was going to make a change anyway. Because you don't just pack up and leave for something like that. But it does add to. You see what I'm saying? So I can understand that. And good for her. Girl, move on with your life, child.
And it's funny because I was just saying that I asked the question of the day, like, you know, you try to give your friends advice on their relationship and stuff like that. I was all like, should you mind your own business or should you butt into somebody else's relationship? And everybody
If they put it out there. Nope, you put it out there.
Because it's just crazy to me, because the Brittany girl, who I'm going to bring her up right here, she had to end up doing a whole apology video. She took down her original one, like you said, Deidra, and had to do a whole apology video and everything like that. She was like, oh, I shouldn't have said, you know, all what I said, but Keisha asked me to do this. Now, do you believe that Keisha asked her to do like a video, or is she just making it up trying to protect herself?
Hell yeah, Keisha was like, get in there, help me, help me. Yes, of course she did. Yes, she did. Keisha asked more than her to do it. She just was the fool to do it. That's all. Keisha asked everybody. I'm sure she asked everybody. Hell, I'm gonna need to check my email. She might have asked me too. I don't know. Right.
But yeah, I was just thinking like, Keisha put her up to this, and now Keisha, with her hands tied behind her back, are like, oh no, I don't know anything, you know.
Keisha drowning.
Oh, made her seem like a hater because the girl is Marshall Party of 5, so you know she got kids of her own and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure she wouldn't have just did this for clout, because she's the Brittany. She's not a drama channel. It's a family vlog channel. She said, I'm coming at this like a wife and everything like that.
She was trying to help her girl. She was the only one who was like, Keisha, I got you, girl. And I'm going to go out here and step out. Because Keisha has friends that are vloggers. Good. I'm talking about with good followings and everything. And she the only one who came out and said something about it. But now, let me tell you this, too. It's possible that they knew more than Brittany. And that's why they was like, girl, I don't know what to tell you. But being a woman, and I've been married before, I've had boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. I look at it like this with your question of the day. Do you say something or do you stay out of it? A real friend gonna pull you to the side and say, girl, look, this. And if I were you, what I would do is this. But you your own person. And I make that disclaimer to everybody. I don't tell nobody to leave a man, because can't nobody tell me to leave my man at all. But what you can do is you can advise me. You can tell me what you know. You could have saw him up the street around the corner. Tell me.
Please take a picture.
And please take a picture. Show me some proof. And it's not that I'm not going to believe you, but I just want to have all the information. Don't send me selfies all day and snapping pictures of the kids and stuff, but you saw my man with another woman. They was walking across the street and they went into a restaurant. And all that time, you didn't snap a picture? You didn't go live? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right. Now that don't mean I may not say nothing to him. Cause that I probably feel like, well, I just don't want to. But at least a real friend is gonna pull you to the side and have that heart to heart talk like, baby, look, this is what I know. Now you do with it what you wanna do with it. But, you know, you're supposed to. You're supposed to say something. Now, would I go public and get to talking because you asked me to help you and this, that, and the other? If I had all the facts, I would. But if I didn't have all the facts, and then also I'm going to consider how it's going to make me look, too. Because you're not going to mess up my thing either.
Yeah, because on Brittany's comment, it's like mixed reviews, you know? It's not all one-sided. It's really mixed.
Yeah.
And, like, people are saying, like, oh, she's wrong for leaving you hanging, trying to make it seem like you just put her business out there on blast, and then other people's all like, you should have minded your own business. How you going to do this to your friend and stuff like that? But I want to go back to Keisha and Jeremy because, quote-unquote, she kicked him out the house or whatever, right? But she just released a Christmas video with him there, and yeah, you can say, oh,
They still his kids.
you know, it was Christmas, and that's why he was there with the kids. But beforehand, they were saying that he was in the background talking in one of her videos where she supposedly kicked him out, and then they're trying to hide and make it seem like he got kicked out, but he's really still living in the house.
See, that goes back to what I said in the beginning. When you are a YouTuber and you put your life on display, people pick apart everything. You know what I'm saying? If she got on camera and said I kicked him out, but he actually still there, so what? You know what I'm saying?
Him his kids.
That's her man, and those are her kids. When he came out and said he cheated on her, and he gave her a promise ring as an apology, and she was like, y'all, he gave me a ring, so we good. That told you right there she was dumb as freak. And you know what I really want to say. You know what I'm saying? Right. But in her mind, it fixed it. You know what I'm saying? So you got women who they will accept a lot. And you got those women who don't accept nothing, and you got some women that accept something. So people pick apart everything. You know, I did a video where in one part of the video, my cabinet was black and gold, and another part of the video later on, the cabinet was black. And somebody was in the comments talking about something, I thought you just got your cabinets painted. I turned back black. Well, heifer, guess what? I got the days mixed up. So goddamn what? So, like, I mean, it's the little things. Yes, baby. So how you know he wasn't? Maybe she did kick him out. Let's say she did kick him out. Maybe he happened to be over there because he was bringing the kids some Pampers and milk. Or maybe he just happened to be over there because he begging, trying to get back with her. Or maybe he was over there because he left his blue shirt. We don't know. But people nitpick. I mean, at the end of the day, Keisha gonna do what she want to do. She been doing it and lying about it. The biggest thing what Keisha Anderson needs to understand is, baby, stop lying to us. Your faithful followers, which I'm one of, we got your back, but stop lying. Because guess what? Now you done created this whole situation, and I actually like Lily too. I like Ashley too, so I'm subscribed to Ashley too. So now I got both of y'all. But you know what I'm
like, from what I was watching earlier this morning, I was like, oh, yo, like, she's really dope. I like her.
She's good, yes. Yes.
I feel that, you know, she has the right to defend herself.
Yes.
She has the right to speak her voice.
Definitely.
She needed to tell her side of the story. You do a book and everything about me, then, yeah, I have every right to clap back no matter what, you know?
Yeah.
And, yes, of course, you can judge her for the situation, being like, how you with somebody and you didn't know that they were together. Sometimes you don't know. So
she knew.
Give her the benefit of the doubt that
she
didn't
knew.
know. You know what I mean?
She knew. She knew. I don't care who you is. Every woman know when her man with somebody else.
All right now.
Everybody. You hear my people?
It start feeling a little different.
them knew. Both of them knew some. If they didn't know who the other person was, they knew it was somebody. Because every woman, I don't care how dumb you is, I don't care how smart you is, every woman has that women's intuition. You know when he just lusted after somebody. You know if he just looked at somebody. You know sometimes a guy go to be out and see something he like and what look good and come home and screw the mess out of you, and you be like, who was she? While you all up on me, lusting after her? Because we didn't do it like that for the past 5 years. Who was she? You know what I'm saying? Come on now,
Yep.
keep it real.
Yep.
Keeping it real, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
There's stuff that you notice.
Yes.
And I just feel like, you never went to his house or she never went to your.
Right.
How don't you know what's going on? Like,
That's right.
Right.
If you can't call in all hours of the day,
That's right.
then there's something
Oh, you can
going
call.
on.
You just
If
can't
I
come
can't
over.
knock on the door, something's going on.
Right.
You can't knock on the door. You got to meet up at a special location. I mean, all the signs are there.
They are.
They are there. And I just feel that, damn, you did put yourself in a messed up situation. You take blame for it. You take full ownership. That's what you do. And at the same token, you tell your side of the story. So I feel as far as now, I feel like Ashley is playing the game right.
I do.
She's definitely playing the game right.
Yeah, I got. Come on, Ashley.
Yeah. Now with Keisha, I feel that whoever her publicist is, whoever her people, because she does have a team. Whoever her people are, they need to be fired because they're not protecting their clients.
But you know what? Here's the thing. I don't feel like Keisha got people because somebody would eventually advise her to do the right thing. So I feel like that's another performance. You ain't got no people. You got somebody who shoots your little video shoots and your little intros and outros, but you cannot have people. You cannot have a manager. And if you do, they need to be fired because nobody is, for real, because they are not leading you down the right path. Hell, she can call me. I can do a better job than that. Girl, put it all on the line. Right. Because I would advise her, you know what, do another book. And this time, call it The Real Truth.
Right.
Yeah, The Real Truth. Exactly.
Right. Not the truth, the real truth.
People buy a book that was supposed to be their truth, yet it was all...
Yes, it was, Chantel, and I almost bought that book, girl.
But
so
she made
glad
some
I
money.
did.
She made some money with them
I
lies.
almost bought it. Yes. The only reason I didn't buy her book is because I kept forgetting to buy it. But my intention 100% was to buy Keisha's book because you know me. I love to support, especially my black people. I love to support. And I kept meaning to buy the book because I watch Keisha. Keisha vlogs like 6 days a week. I watch Keisha 3 days a week, definitely. Even if I'm slipping through.
I thought she was taking a break.
You know, I'm still waiting on her to take the break because she said she was taking the break a week ago, and I'm still seeing videos rolling.
Because Christmas.
But I don't know if she's finishing Vlogmas. I don't know.
I think she was lying. Like, she did this whole crying and everything like that. I need to take a break. I need to take time out for me. But granted, you can pre-record videos.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's what she was probably doing.
Vlogmas does exist.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if she's trying to finish Vlogmas and then go on a break. I don't know if Keisha looked at her bank account and was like, you know what, I'm just going to keep rolling.
Christmas
I
is
don't know
good.
if she's trying to be strong and keep rolling. I don't know. But I know one thing. She needs to take a break. She needs to step back. She needs to surround herself with a different camp of people. And she really needs to get it together. Because if not, it's not even about her channel. It's about the fact that your mental health is way more important than YouTube BS. You know what I'm saying? You can make the money. Yeah, you make the money. You're gonna make the money because you have the followers. So just fall back and get it together.
Right. Elwood says you can't fire the team. Keisha is stupid because she knew what was going on and didn't care. He probably had been cheating on her since day one. Sometimes as a woman we think, sometimes as women we think we can change a man.
Yes. Let me.
Michelle said it best. You can't raise a man.
You so crazy. Yes. Yes.
You know, you can't raise a man,
Let me.
and that's probably what she was thinking. I agree with you. Was she was probably thinking that. I don't think now Elwood said that. I don't think it's her team. I think her team is trying to help her, but she's the one still in the stupid situation. So it's all like, damn, what can you do?
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
their idea was probably say you're taking a break, say you kicked him out the house, say he's leaving, say this, say that, and because they couldn't stick to the script, it got exposed again that she was lying.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think, the one thing the person just said in the comment, she probably thought she could change him. He might have been cheating from day one. That's so true. I'm going to give y'all some advice that came from a man in his 40s. He said to me, men get in relationships because they like. Men get in relationships. Am I still on there?
Your sound.
Am I back?
Oh, you back now.
Okay, a phone call. I'm sorry, it was a phone call. Okay, so he told me, he said when a man meet a woman, when he gets to the point where he asks her to be into a relationship, it's because everything about her that he saw, that she showed him, he liked. And he hoped that she don't change. Women see a man and like what they see about him, but there are things we don't like. And we figure, I change it. I get him to change that. And we get into the relationship knowing that it's
change.
a red flags and it's a few things we think we can change about it, and that's not fair. Men get in relationships hoping the women don't change. Women get in a relationship hoping that they can change a man, and it's not fair.
Right. That's true.
And I also, what I don't understand is that, okay, say, you're worried about your image and stuff like that. Technically, it's her channel. She can get another Jeremy, and people wouldn't even know anything, I
True.
feel that she has the power. She can relate them, because it's not the Jeremy and Keisha channel. It's just Keisha's channel.
Keisha
Right.
I feel that
She ain't got to put him on there no more.
She can be the one and find somebody else, or just don't have him. I don't even think she had to announce that he wasn't going to be in any more vlogs because boom.
The best thing, yes, that's right. That's right. The best thing for Keisha to do right now is to just fall back, take that break, take her a couple weeks off or whatever, and come back and don't address nothing. Don't say nothing. Just keep moving forward at this point. Don't talk about it. Just live your life. If we see him in a video, we see him in a video. I wouldn't address nothing. And even though I like Ashley, I wouldn't address Ashley no more. I wouldn't address the fact that we lived in an Airbnb. I wouldn't address the book. I wouldn't address his cheating. I wouldn't address nothing. I would just keep being Keisha Anderson.
Well put.
They so evil. They say she bought Jeremy.
I kind of agree with you. Honestly,
You were about to lose your job. You were about to lose your job.
He might lose his job, aka, being with Keisha, but his meal ticket,
Ooh.
allegedly. But at the same token, I feel that Jeremy is playing all his cards right. I would love to be in a relationship, cheat all I want, get everything I need, not really work. I might have to pick up the baby when the baby cry every now and then, but I know her ass is gonna do it. I feel that he's playing his cards right. Why should he change if there's no need to?
Because it's time for him to step up to the plate. He's a man when it's all said and done.
Listen here, we gotta be married before we start a couple channel.
See, I was just gonna say that.
Established for at least like 5 to 10 years before we do a couple channel. That's
See,
it.
and I was just gonna say that. See, my thing is this: if we didn't agree from day one to do a couples channel, and I just kind of pull you in, See, and then but you can, but even still, you could be a couple channel, but just a lot of stuff like I wouldn't have addressed him cheating. I wouldn't have wrote a book about him cheating. I wouldn't have told him he gave me a ring because he said he's sorry. Y'all would have just seen. If y'all knew in the street he was cheating, I'd have acted like I was Stevie Wonder. I don't see nothing. I don't know what y'all thought. Get out of my comments. You can't address everything.
Right. This is perfect perfect. Jeremy doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Yeah. And I hate to sound like an asshole like that, but I feel like he's doing what he's supposed to do. Hold on. I got one more guest coming. Welcome to, for the first time, Red Hot Unfiltered. Are you there? Yes, we live, everything live. I'm just
Hey,
thinking,
girl.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that you were there. It didn't make a sound. Usually it makes a little sound. How you doing?
In pain.
I know we talked a little earlier.
How are you?
You feel better, take some medication, a little weed, a little crack, all that, to help it.
Oh, no.
You're like, no, I don't do that. I'm just messing with you. We were just talking about on the show today, the whole situation
Damn picture.
with Keisha and Jeremy and Brittany. Did you get a chance to look at some of the stuff and get caught up on the drama?
Yeah, I watched the video and I just feel like people they use this blogging the wrong way. You don't have to put your whole life where everybody can see it. You put it out there and then you get mad at the backlash of what comes of it. I just feel like your relationship and all that other stuff should be handled privately. It's just being an adult. But see, they're young also.
Yes.
So I think they just want to do this to get the attention that the repercussions behind all this.
Okay.
So I feel like the relationship, I hate the drama, and I just really.
I think that was a good point you brought up that they are young. But even, and I hate to use that excuse because I feel, you might have to mute your mic or come out and come back in. There we go. I'll go ahead and. Okay. But what I was thinking was that, even when I was young, I knew right from wrong. Like I wasn't all like, oh, I didn't know this, I didn't know that. Like, and I totally get it. We all make dumb mistakes at the end of the day. But I feel that there has to be somebody telling you, like, hey, this ain't the right move. She knows other bloggers, other YouTubers. So I'm pretty sure they try to give her advice on what to do. You know what I mean, Deidra? Would you agree?
I agree. And then she does definitely know other YouTubers. She definitely has older people around her because even her mother is around her. So she has people who should be advising her. I think Keisha is just headstrong and she's following her own advice. And her own advice is leading her wrong.
Yeah, Elwood said Keisha thought with all the things she can't provide him to do, it would turn him to a family man. He's not ready to make the commitment or change for her. Even with the children, she's not. Yeah,
1,000%.
He's still young.
He's all like, oh, let me go ahead and change who I. No, he didn't care about the dog. Yeah, like I said, he gets to have other women, allegedly. He gets to have his fun, ride around in cars. He has his own YouTube channel and stuff. Why not change anything? Nothing's going to change,
Yeah, and Elle Woods is right. He's been living his truth since day one. Like, back to my advice.
Right.
You cannot change a man. You can't change people. It's up to the person. If he's not ready, he's not ready.
Right.
And then I want to say this one thing too. We all are assuming that Keisha is taking care of Jeremy. But like I said in the beginning, because I've had people to assume because I'm fat I take care of men, and that's a damn lie. Because everybody know my men take care of me. But it's just easy to pick her apart for that reason as well, to say that he's living off of her. Like I said, I heard Jeremy's name, I heard Splash the Dime before I even knew about Keisha. So I don't believe he worked a job, but I do believe he's a hustler. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe that not only do he have his own money, I believe he contributes. Just because Keisha is a big YouTuber and she making good money, Well, I mean, yeah, she probably give him something here or there or whatever. But regardless, the money part, that's their business. We talking about their character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Character.
and I don't think Jeremy is right. I don't think he's wrong. I think he's wrong, but I don't think he's completely wrong because he's doing what he was taught. Y'all got to remember, men treat women the way they were taught to treat women,
Right.
and then men also treat women the way they were not taught to treat them. If that makes sense too.
Right. Red Hot Unfiltered, what do you think about this situation? Like, do you feel that Keisha is possibly paying this man to be with her? I mean, I don't want to say it like that, but that's almost what you can assume from their interaction and, like, their relationship.
Her
You
mic
there?
is.
Yo,
Okay,
internet!
it was freezing.
Oh, there we go.
um, if she's paying somebody to be with her, then she need her ass whooped. First of all, you shouldn't have to pay nobody to do nothing like that. And if it's that serious, then she needs some counseling. Like she really need to go talk
Yes.
to somebody and be by herself first, so she can see like what's wrong in her life and get that fixed before she tries to do this. Because being a public figure and a vlogger is not for everybody. And people think when they look at people online, they see people with these big house, this nice car, so they feel like, well, I can just go in and put my business. It's gonna be all good, but you're not prepared for what's gonna come after that. And then it's okay to vlog and put stuff like put people in your life to see what's going on. That's what you're supposed to do. But when it comes to your home, that should be off limit.
That's right. Period.
Right. Deidra, I'm going to start out with you and then I'm going to go to you, Red Hot. I was just thinking about something. At the end of the day, she stated in one of her videos that she does suffer from postpartum. Do you guys, I never had a baby, but do you guys know, like, if the postpartum might have something to do with the whole dynamic of her relationship, or is that something completely different? Is that possibly a reason why she's sticking with it?
That had absolutely nothing to do with why she's sticking with him. Absolutely. If anything, it should have made her not like his ass even more. Because postpartum, yeah, yeah, because postpartum depression is it's a depression. You're not attached to the child. It has nothing to do with nobody else. It's that you're not attached to that child. Having went through the process and giving birth to this child has depressed you for some reason. And yes, women go through postpartum. I did, and I was just a happy camper. And I've had miscarriages and stillborn. I had stillborn twins a couple years ago, and I went through a depression. But that has no bearings on what she's doing with Jeremy. What she's doing with Jeremy is she's allowing him to walk all over her and treat her like she's literally nothing. Because he can say one thing and say he love her and respect her, but you don't because you're doing the opposite. So this is about Keisha's self-esteem, like Red Hot said. It's about her self-esteem, and she seriously needs counseling. Her mental health is really damaged right now, and she don't know what to do. And her family needs to reach out and help her. They need to counsel her, but she needs professional counseling.
I agree. And what about you, Red Hot? What would you say have to add to that?
Well, I'm a mother of three, and I know what postpartum is, and you don't go online making that as a prime example while you on there acting like this in the public. That has nothing to do with when you deal with postpartum. That is a serious issue. And telling people online because of some mess that's going on in your life, that's looking for sympathy. You need to go talk to your doctor. You need to get some help for that. And you don't have to get online telling people that you're going to take a break. Take a break regardless. You don't know nobody explanation. You got to get your life together first. Postpartum had nothing to do with that whatsoever. It's just a ploy to make people feel sorry for her. And I don't respect people like that at all because I'm a mother of
Right.
three. So I went through it 3 times. And there was nothing like that at all. And I'm 37.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be all online, and I just feel like she doesn't. family. And I feel like she does all these videos, gets caught up in the lies and the emotions. I feel that she doesn't know what to do, and I think that's I don't think that has anything to do with the postpartum. I think it's a personal, a mental thing that she's going through as far as like, whoa, let me try to clean this up because I don't want to leave him. Because we all know that she doesn't want to leave Jeremy and stuff like that. But I feel that she's trying to find excuses and reasons to why she should be with them. And she knows that she shouldn't be with them. And sometimes, you know, you have friends that are in relationships and they'll find ways to be with somebody and they know they shouldn't. Go ahead, Red. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I also think that she doesn't have no logical person in her life to tell her to stop. The people encouraging her to do this for what? All at her expense because of the income that's coming in, and it's making her look real bad. Because her focus should be her 3 children. Those are babies. That need to be her focus.
Right, passionless.
A man should be her focus, and if he's acting like that, he needs to take his ass somewhere else.
And see, I want to jump in real quick and say this.
Yeah, so I don't respect that. And then for her friend.
I'm sorry. I just want to jump in real quick and say this one thing right quick, y'all. Going back into watching Keisha for years, let me tell y'all, Keisha has, as pretty as she has the worst self-esteem. She has low self-esteem about how thin her lips are. She has started getting lip fillers or injections because, yeah, she had low self-esteem about her teeth, so she got braces. She has low self-esteem about her weight because she's a real little bitty thing. So now she's on this journey where she's trying to gain weight. She really has some deep rooted self esteem issues. And it's deep rooted. And she touched on it a little bit a while ago about, you know, different things that happened in her life. And it all revolved around guys doing these things to her. So when she met Jeremy, I think Jeremy he put in her head that she was the most beautifulest girl in the world. And I think that is how he keeps her because he uplifts her self-esteem. And it's just like a baby waiting on that bottle. And so no other man did that for her. And I can say, I honestly know where she's coming from because I've had the same type of man who, you know, made me think that my weight didn't play a part, you know, and baby, you are beautiful and you just everything to me. And those are the ones we hold on to because we don't want to let them go because finally it's just like that Krispy Kreme donut. It's the best thing in the world.
Yum.
You know? Keep it real.
Yum.
Yes.
Right. So I have a question. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I have 2 daughters. Okay. I have 2 daughters. One is 15 and one is 13. So what I do, they get tired of me saying it. I tell them they're pretty, they're beautiful every day. I lift them up. I tell them they're smart. And you're like, why you do that? I said, I'm telling you this because if I tell you this at home, when a guy tell you in the street, you wouldn't feel the need to pull your pants down. I said, I'm going to let you know that you're beautiful, so when a guy tell you that, you won't be like, oh, okay, so you no, did it take time off going on with her? Because, and it seems like a lot of people, very pretty, it's not even like the pretty girls or whatever, because I don't think nobody's really ugly, but the pretty girls, they always have this self-esteem issue, and that's why they be doing certain stuff online. So they need to just take time off of that, but get the wrong type of attention. You need to fix that and then come back. Because you got people watching you. You have little kids watching you. This is not the way to show them how to do it. Because my children is on YouTube. Well, they watch stuff, and I don't want them to see that because that's not how I want you to be. So we have to fix that issue first because it really does start at home. So that's personal. And I have a son. He's 11, and I tell him just like this. I said, look, I can't teach you how to be a man, but I'm gonna teach you how to treat a woman. You're not gonna come up in my house with multiple girls because I'm gonna tell you.
You said I'm telling you. got him the car, bought him clothes and jewelry. Why will he start contributing now? He's with her because of what she gives.
Mm.
That's why he's playing. He's losing it. He's using it to his advantage. She did that at the beginning, so now she got to keep doing it because if she stop it, he don't want her. But you can't do that in the beginning. Let him do that to you. Like, no, you don't buy love. You can't buy love.
You can't. Money can't buy you love. That's what they said.
No.
She bought 25 gifts.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
She's been talking for like 2 to 3 weeks. Deidra, do you know anything about
Yes,
that?
she did, baby. She bought him 25 gifts. Yes, she did. Who is that? You about to lose your job, baby. She been watching like me. Yes, she did. Yes, she sure did.
She needs 25 licks in the face.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Why would she do that? Like, see, that was already a start to the relationship. You buy them stuff.
Oh, they were luxury gifts?
Yeah.
You don't give anything, you buy them stuff. Like, that already.
She bought him clothes, jewelry. She bought him so much stuff. It was, I couldn't believe it.
Passionate said, Jeremy ain't had a job.
Let me get her number so I can tell about my birthday coming up. But I need like a pair of shoes.
What you said right now?
I said I need to. What's her number so I can get me some money from her so she buy people gifts and shit. My birthday coming up.
Yeah.
I know that's right, girl.
See, she just balling like that.
I want to be her side dude.
Yeah.
No word I want to say, but I want to be her side dude.
Mhm.
Like, she is too much.
Mm.
And I believe in wearing condoms, so I wouldn't knock her up, but I would try to on purpose.
Oh.
Right.
Ah.
Stupid.
But that said, Jeremy ain't had a job in 3 years.
Yeah, you sound like I told your father.
What the heck he wants and still get to eat for free. Yeah, Jeremy basically gets to do what he wants, so I guess he does have a job.
Because that's how she
If
did
I
it.
understand correctly. The only thing he should be eating for free. Well, we aren't trying to.
Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, Steph.
He should be eating that. That's what he should.
Yes, sir.
We'll just say he's eating, bro. He should be eating the groceries and not the ones that you get from the.
Ah. Liver and onions.
Oh my God. She did. She did.
Go ahead. Miss Purple said the best thing in the world is to love you. No matter how a man uplifts you, if you don't feel beautiful and have self-esteem and love you, nothing matters.
That's right, Purple.
All day. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the show. We've been on
You
here for
see
an
that?
hour. But before I let you guys with your outros, I'm gonna let y'all say any last words y'all want to say on the situation. I'm gonna start with you first, Red Hot.
Well, all I got to say is she just needs to be by herself, and I need to talk to her. I can take her to like a sex store. If she's afraid to be alone because of some penis, then we can go buy some all kinds. You buy anything you want. You don't.
And it feels much better.
You know that bull crap what they do. Trust me, honey. With self pleasure, you do that all day, every day. You wouldn't have to want to do no nigga shit no way. So I'm just saying that's just my advice to a girl. Them toys,
Well.
they work.
Yes, indeed. I'm with her on that.
Well, I'm going to go this route. I'm going to say I love Keisha Anderson. I think she's a sweetheart. And I really love that she's trying to have a family. But I really want to speak to her people and tell them, help this girl get some help. Because we can say all we want to say. She sit back and watch these blogs and these videos, and it don't do nothing but depress her even more. You know what I'm saying? She's serious as a mother who has a daughter who has mental health issues. My baby, people were saying she was schizophrenic and this, that, and the other. And finally, they diagnosed her as she has severe PTSD. And who knows that could be something that all of her issues were because of the post-traumatic stress syndrome disorder. So Keisha may have suffered from this, we know that she was raped You know, she's been through a who knows what else that she haven't publicized. She used to like, girls, it's a lot going on with that young woman. And if she don't get that mental help to get to the core of it, she's never going to be better. You can't love yourself if you don't know something's wrong. And you can't love yourself if you don't know that you don't love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been there too. Yeah.
And what I would have to say nothing, because I feel that, like I said earlier, you try to give your friends a relationship advice and help them out, because, you know, believe it or not, no matter how single I am, people love getting information from other single people on what they should do with their relationship. But in this case, she gonna do what she keep on doing. I don't think it's going to change anytime in the near future. Maybe years from now, but not right now. So shit, let her do what she do.
Yeah. Pray for her.
I know you are.
All right, y'all.
Let me say something on that because I forgot to mention that. The friend.
Go ahead.
No. You want something?
Okay, with the friend situation, like, if you don't want your friend to say something, don't tell her to go defend it. Because no matter what she tell you, she ain't gonna say. If you give me the okay to defend you, my best friend can tell you, like, I'm going off. I'm saying everything, but it's gonna be in my friend's defense. So don't tell me I can defend you, but tell me to stop. Because I'm talking about your mama, your sister, your everything. Like, you ain't gonna tell me to defend my friend. Period. If you don't want me, if you don't want that type of backlash, then I'll stay out of it. That's why I don't like to get in my best friend business, because I'm crazy.
Right. Rayhan, go ahead and give the people the information where they can find you at on social media.
Oh, okay. My social media is Red Hot Unfiltered. Yeah, I think you just type it in, because I'm not on there right now, and then, because I'm going to come up with, I'm going to come up with a syndrome for this type of behavior, and I'm going to talk about it on my page. I got to come up with something.
Yeah.
Like a PTSD, I got to come up with my own little, and talk about it. So make sure y'all subscribe to my channel.
Yes, definitely go check her out. And Deidra, don't forget to give people the website and not website, but email address for financial help in your outro. Go ahead, Deidra.
I love you. You can find me on YouTube. Just type in Deidra Dazzling. As soon as you type in Deidra, I'm gonna come up. But that's my handle on everything, on all social media: Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. Deidra Dazzling. Also, I'm helping people with EIDL grants, PPP loans, anything dealing with stimulus, making sure you get your stimulus check, and that you can email me at help2020 yahoo.com.
Y'all already know this is your boy AT2. Signing off. We'll be back before the end of the new year, so don't worry. I have more content, more everything. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and you know I'm gonna if you feel a little frisky, drop $1 or two, and I might send you something. I'm just messing with y'all. All right, deuces, y'all. Have a good day.
Happy holidays.
Bye. You too. Happy holidays.
All right. Any last minute remarks on there?
Yeah. So what I want to say is, like I said in the video, Keisha Anderson really has some deep underlying issues.
Yeah.
It could be post-traumatic stress disorder, but you cannot, everybody's saying love yourself, love yourself. You cannot love yourself if you don't know that you truly don't love yourself.
Right.
You know, in her defense, she's just holding on to something that she feel is good to her, regardless of what he do or whatever. She feel like she can forgive it for the sake of her family, and she's just trying to hold on to something good because it's good to her. It don't have to be good to us. It's good to her. So I just really wish that her family and her friends would actually gather around her and say, Keisha, baby, fall back off YouTube and let's take care of your mental.
Right.
Because if she don't, she's going to break down. She's gonna have a breakdown, and you don't know where that breakdown gonna lead her to. Some women snap. She may, in a heat of rage, snap and do something to Jeremy. God forbid, want him or one of the kids or herself.
Right.
You know, people try to keep up with these public images, and it's really sad. So yeah, I encourage everybody to pray for her and pray for her family that they help her get help.
Yeah, 'cause ain't no amount of money is worth all that trouble.
It's not. It's not worth it.
Well, thank you very much, Deidra, for letting me record you while you did that with AT2.
You're welcome,
I appreciate you guys. I have an awesome day. Don't forget to subscribe to her channel, Deidra Dazzling. All right. At home. Now, let's end this. End it. Come